let's open the party box, import the deck into Arena, play with it a little bit, and then maybe upgrade the deck. Does that sound like a fun thing to do? Here's what this says. Your creatures are stronger together with these 35 cards from Zendikar Rising that use or support the new party mechanic, including at least one rare or mythic. Add 25 lands to start building. So yeah, let's crack this open and see, because it's like the one from before, you have to open it from the bottom. I'm kind of feeling it. Let's open that up. They make this a little hard to open up so that the kitties don't walk off with them in the store, I guess. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I see in the package here a cool showcase art, one of these. Let me check. Yeah, we're doing the crack a pack right now, but why does my focus not want to behave? Let me try that one more time. Sorry about that. Turn off autofocus. So any Nirvana fans? Any fans of the band Nirvana? Does the name of this creature make you think of a Nirvana song? Alright, so here's what we got. Territorial Scythe Cat, so it's 3 mana, trample with landfall. That has nothing to do with party. Why is that in this? Why is that in this deck? I love that I got it because I don't have this one, I think, but that's not anything to do with party. Okay. Ooh, probably fell out. I got another one. I guess the non-foil one. So that's a landfall. That's a landfall creature, not party. And we've got the Fissure Wizard, Goblin Wizard, 2 mana. When it enters, you may discard a card. If you do, draw 1 card. It's a 2/1. Emaria Captain, 4 mana, Angel Warrior, flying with Vigilance, 1/1. When this enters, put a +1 counter on it for each creature in your party. So you could get this +2/+2 if you're lucky, +3/+3 possibly, and if you're Magical Christmas Land, +4/+4. So, Magical Christmas Land, you get a 5/5 flying vigilant angel for 4 mana, if everything works out. Cleric of Chill Depths, 2 mana, Merfolk Cleric, 1/3. When it blocks a creature, that creature doesn't untap for 1 turn. Strength of Solidarity, 1 mana in green sorcery. Choose target creature, and then put a +1 on it for each creature in your party. So again, it could give something +4/+4, probably +1/+1 or +2/+2. Sneaking Guide, 1 red, Goblin Rogue, 1/1, 2 tap. Target creature with power 2 cannot be blocked. Having trouble keeping your eyes open, so it's off to bed. Have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for coming to hang out. As usual, we're going to craft this party deck, and we're going to win a few games in your honor. So thanks for hanging out. Goma Fata Vanguard, 2 mana, Human Warrior, 2/2. When this attacks, target creature and opponent controls with power less than this cannot block. Grotag Bug Catcher, I think this is one of the cards that is in one of the top tier decks at the moment. 2 mana, 1/2, trample. When this attacks, it gets +1 for each party. Ooh, look at that, that's pretty. Skyclave Squid, 2 mana, 3/2, Defender, Landfall. It loses Defender with Landfall, okay. So it's mostly party with some Landfall. Relic Amulet, 2 mana. It has Prowess plus Wizards. Put a charge counter. 2 and a tap, remove charge counters, and it deals that much damage to a creature. So reusable damage. The Nimana Skydancer, 3 mana, 2/1, flash and flying, and when it enters, the opponent mills 2, so it's a human rogue. Seagate Banneret, 1 white mana, it's a 1/2, pay 5, all your creatures get +1/+1. Core Blade Master, it's 2, it's a 1/1, it's got double strike. All of your equipped warriors have double strike. Okay, another Grow Tag. Cunning Geyser Mage. 3 mana Human Wizard. Kick it for 3 more. It's a 3/2. When it enters, if it was kicked, return up to 1 other creature from your graveyard to the hand. We got 2 of those. There's the Umami Mystic. 3 mana Merfolk Wizard. It's a 1/3 with flying. It's got prowess plus wizard, so it's wizard prowess. This gets +2, +0 until end of turn. Synchronized Spellcraft, 5 mana instant, deals 4 damage to target creature and X damage to that creature's controller, where X is your party. So at the very least, it is going to deal 4 to a creature, and if you've got at least 1 party, then it deals 1 more damage. Shepherd of Heroes, 5 mana, 3/4 with flying. When it enters, you gain 2 life for each party. There's the Cat Lady, Attendant Healer, 4 mana, Cleric, 2/3. When you gain life 1 time per turn, make a cat, and pay 3 to give another Cleric lifelink to force it. Relic Axe, Equipment, to give a +1/+1, 2/+2/+1 if it's a warrior, and there's mostly warriors here, I think. Can't wait to see how this deck performs. Yeah, we'll see how it comes together, and we can get to our opponents. Vampire Warrior, it's a 4/3 for 4. Another Chilly Cleric. Fireblade Charger, 1 red, 1/1. As long as this is equipped, it has haste. When this dies, it deals damage equal to power. So LSV was saying the other day that the combo here is to have this axe attached to it, because it'll give it +2/+1 to this warrior, so it'll be a 3/2, and then if it dies, it does 3 damage to any target. So that's what we want to get to. Drana Silencer, 6 mana, 3/2. When it enters, a creature gets -X/-X based on your party, so at least -1/-1 for itself. Farsight Adept, 3 mana, 3/3, Core Wizard. When it enters, you and target opponent each draw a card. I do not want that. I don't want my opponent to get cards, even though I get a 3/3. There's a Journey to the Oblivion, pay 5 to exile any non-land permanent as long as this is on the battlefield, and it's got a cost reduction for your party. Shepherd of Heroes, there's another one of those. Tajuru Blightblade, so it's an elf rogue, 1 green mana for Death Touch. Tajuru Snarecaster, 3 mana for a 1/4 with reach, elf rogue. Thundering Spark Mage, 4 mana human wizard. When it enters, deals X damage to target creature or planeswalker based on the party. Dauntless Survivor, 2 mana, 1/1. When it enters, put a counter on something, human warrior. Kabira Outrider, look at him riding that big old emu. 4 mana, 3/3. When it enters, it gets +1 for each party. And then the rare is the Nimble Trap Finder. You activated my trap card. 2 mana, human rogue. This cannot be blocked if you had another cleric, rogue, warrior, or wizard enter under your control this turn. The deck looks a little bit messy, but it looks... but we'll see how it goes when we upgrade it. At the beginning of combat, if you have a full party, creatures you control gain whenever this creature deals damage to a player, draw a card until end of turn. Yeah, this is an interesting deck. Let's load it up into Arena and see. So I kind of got a sense of Boros, red-white warriors. We have a couple goblins. And then equipment, you know, the Core Master, that's our win condition. Equipped warriors have double strike. So I'm thinking a full playset of Blade Masters to try to guarantee it more, and then a bunch of artifact equipment and some removal. There's no removal in this deck, so I'm gonna go with just taking out everything that's not red or white. Let me just save it as is like that for a moment. Okay, so like I'm saying, the Blade Master Banneret, I like that once you've got all the mana, you give +1 to all your creatures. Just put all of these in here for a moment. Blade Charger, I like that. Goblin. This guide is not that great. It's a rogue, and it makes small things unblockable. Don't love it. We got a wizard. It's a wizard, but it's a goblin. Another warrior here. When it attacks, target creature and opponent with smaller number of wizards cannot block. That might be a cool way to overrun them. The bug catcher, trample. When it attacks, it gets +1 for each creature in your party. It's just gonna be warriors. It's just gonna be warriors and then maybe one more type. So it might just be a +2 trample. Amulet, this is based on wizards. Instant sorceries or wizards. Might not really do too many wizards. How many wizards do we have in these colors? Farsight Adept. We have Tazri, she's everything. Fissure Wizard, Magmatic Channeler. Ardent Electromancer, Rock Slide. Oh, I remember this card. Whenever you cast an instant sorcery or wizard, this deals 1 damage to any target. I like that. It wasn't in the original deck. So I don't know if we'll keep this amulet unless we go harder on wizards. Relic Axe, I think that's going to be the big idea with this deck, that auto-equip onto anything, and if it's a warrior, it's a +2. And then, again, the Blade Master. Those warriors then get double strike. There's that Farsight Adept. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do this one. And then that healer, well, Core Cleric, make cats, but there's not really any life gain action. Angel Warrior. This is really only going to get +2, but it's flying and vigilance. Another warrior, Felidar. Yeah, I love these cat cards, but it's not. I would have at least put the Felidar Retreat, which makes more cats with landfall. Spark Mage, 1 wizard, Oblivion. Probably the full playset of that for exiling. Angel Cleric. That's the 4 damage to a creature for 5. That's an instant, which feeds the Relic Amulet. 22 creatures, 2 clerics, 1 rogue. Let me put it for a moment, only warriors. If it's only warriors, some of the party stuff won't be as good. What's the biggest warrior that we have? Well, we got the Seagate Colossus. Kargan War Leader, of course. Other warriors get +1/+1, and it's in our colors. So put that in there. And we can also do the warrior Akiri, Fearless Voyager. 3 mana, 3/3. Whenever you attack a player with 1 or more equipped creatures, whenever you attack a player with 1 or more equipped creatures, draw a card. Now that's bad grammar. That makes me think whenever you attack an opponent that has an equipped creature, you draw a card. But clearly they mean whenever you attack with an equipped creature draw a card. But the grammar of this, whenever you attack a player with one or more equipped creatures, yeah, so it's trying to say whenever you attack with an equipped creature, draw a card. Not that your opponent needs an equipped creature. And then white, unattach an equipment. If you do, tap that creature, gains indestructible until end. It does sound like a bit weird wording, right? Let's put a couple of those since they're legendary. We have a big old Minotaur. Haste. 5/4 Warrior. Oh, we can also put Morag in here. I don't have this one yet, but this is the Minotaur that lets you do double attacks. It's mythic. Maybe we need more burn, so we've got 25 creatures already. I think maybe I'll put in a couple of burn spells. No, more artifacts, right? We want more artifacts and equipments, that is. Maul of the Skyclave, of course. +2/+2, flying creature, and then what about Nahiri, because she's focused on warriors as well. So I'm a big fan of putting 4 ofs in a deck, but of course if we don't put all 4 of something, we have more of a variety. I'm gonna put one more flyer. And of course we can have a bunch of special lands and such, but let's give this one a try as is. Oops. I don't like that if you click on the name it removes it. Put a Kiri on the box art. Okay, let's give this a game or two, and then if people have ideas for changing, then we'll see how we can change it. Tib the Fox is the opponent. Turn 1, Banneret. If I get my red mana, I can do the Fireblade Charger. Thusly. Okay, so the opponent's playing green. They seem to have some sort of green instant from a moment ago. So I'll probably be able to play my Akiri next turn. Wildwood Scourge, I like that card. I like X creatures. You pay as much mana as you can, and then it just gets bigger and bigger. Oh, I see they have that one green. I think they have that one green instant that gives a plus to anything. So let's set this up here. Let's see if they fall for this. If they do a block, see it is so when your creatures are equipped, it gets the you draw a card off of that. So if they don't read the card like that, that will work. Like this, final damage on that Gnarlid. Now the trick here is if they attack with a 1/1, I can block with the Banneret and then unequip the Maul, and it'll give indestructible to the Banneret. I don't know if I really need to do something that fancy. Yeah, they're not going to attack. Well, if they attack, they're not attacking. Okay, fine. So let's just go for it this way. We'll do the shock and awe version of things. Well, they're not really going to gain much life, possibly. 5, 6, 7. That's 7 in the air unless they can deal with flyers. Is the Maul legendary? No, it's not legendary, so that'll be useful. Gem Razor. Okay, that's gonna destroy my Maul. Alright, that's a big old 6/6. The Gem Razor is a reach creature, but 2 will get through. This deck definitely is working better than before. The other one was a big old mishmash of things, definitely. That's gonna trample. But mine happens first. Yep, mine happens first. Whoops. That's lucky. So what I want to do is equip this. And then I can bring out my warrior. Or my war leader. Six, 6 first strike. They do have still some sort of instant, possibly. Still keeps pausing for them. Why? They must have that one, like, give a creature plus something instant. One of those. Okay. That does a thing, but then another thing happened, so that's a thing.